Carpe Sus when hunting down in Bosque County, Texas. Got my first chance to use the Pulsar Axion XM38 handheld thermal scope. Here I'm looking at some deer coming out of the oat field at about 335 yards. There's a tree line between the oat field. They're coming across the fence through the trees. And they seem to be in a hurry to get out of the oat field. But I don't see anything chasing them. I don't see anything out in the oat field at this point. But something's got them moving. Then this other deer came out of the oat field as well. Then a couple minutes later, a fourth deer came out of the oat field, and I'm thinking that there's something going on in the oat field, and I should probably head on over and check it out. And sure enough, I'm on the east side of the oat field looking into it, and there are pigs. Now, because of the height of the vegetation only showing me the backs of the animals, what I'm looking for is the orientation of the animal, trying to find out where the head is, where the ears are, so that I can place my shot effectively. In this case, I'm looking for a raised head. And down the first one goes. I see this one run off to the left. And now I'm scanning the field looking for other hogs. That's a deer. I know they're out there, but I can't see them through the vegetation. Well, the first hog turned out to be a 110-pound sow, and the second one turned out to be an 85-pound sow.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
5 minutes later, I'm standing in the same spot looking for any other stragglers, using my Pulsar Trail XP38 LRF. And there I see on the far side of the field, down towards the bottoms, there are two hogs moving. Looking in the picture-in-picture, I can see the orientation of the animal, and I'm looking for the head. And that hog goes down as well. She turned out to be a 155-pound sow. Now, before collecting those hogs, I noticed there was hogs moving on the other side of the field, on the other side of the bottoms. And so now I'm on the other side of the trees, following the tree line towards the hogs. Now, not a lot of people realize how bright it can get at night and how well you can see, and so one of the best ways to remain stealthy is to use the shade of the trees. So again, because of the high vegetation, I'm looking for the orientation of the hogs and looking for heads. There we go. No clear targets there. And this one turned out to be a 95-pound boar, the only boar of the night. Over the next 6 hours, I managed to get some dinner, review the video, look for landmarks, figure out where my downed hogs were, get pictures of them, get their locations marked, and then noticed that there were 2 more hogs out in the field. So now it's 4 a.m., the moon is still up, I don't have the benefit of using shade because of the direction that I'm traveling, and so I stand out visually as I make my approach towards the hogs, and something I didn't mention earlier, you make a lot of noise walking through the oats. And so this is as close as I can reasonably get.
Optics provided by Third Coast Thermal.
And the last pig of the hunt turned out to be a 90-pound sow. Carpe Sus, my friends.